Yes, doctors went on strike for 13 months when Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State. I was in school as a student nurse when Peter Obi was the governor. And the question you should ask yourself is, why did they go on strike? And I'm here to explain that to you, why they went on strike, what happened. In 2009, during the time of Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, the federal government introduced a salary structure called COMMES, Consolidated Medical Salary Structure. And COMMES. This for doctors and dental practitioners, and this for nurses and other healthcare professionals. Now, this salary structure was introduced by Federal Public Service Salary Structure, not the state government. The federal government, as of that time, said that the states were not compelled to automatically implement these salary structures fully, that they should do the implementation based on their capacities and resources at hand. For Anambra State, Peter Obi said that he was going to implement 60%, meaning he would increase their salaries by 60%. The Anambra State doctors refused. He pleaded, they refused, that Peter Obi was going to implement 100% increase. Peter Obi told them that the healthcare system in Anambra State as of that time was in shambles. The health sector was in shambles, and the education was at its lowest as of that time. That he was not going to, implement their salary by 100%. Rather, he would do 60. They refused and went on strike. It was that time that Peter Obi now focused fully on mission-owned hospitals, schools of nursing, schools of midwifery, dental, technology, and hospitals. He funded them, refurbished, reconstructed. He did everything possible within his, political and government power. And it was that time that all the schools of nursing and all the schools of midwifery in Anambra State regained their accreditation. And before he left office, more than 12 health institutions, including 2 hospitals, gained accreditation. It was that time. The reason why he made a statement yesterday that despite the fact that they were on strike for 13 months, there was no mass casualty in Anambra State. Do you know why? Because the mission-owned hospitals were functioning, and schools of nursing, schools of midwifery, health sciences, so many schools owned by the mission were functioning. So their absence wasn't felt so much. So when they realized that the state was moving without them, they came back from that strike. Now here is the catch. They still came back from the strike, and that's the reason why they went on strike was still not implemented. They came back and agreed to what Peter Obi said, 60%. It's okay to talk on social media, but at least try to browse, try to reason, try to know why something happened. They came back. That strike was their own strike, their own need. Lagos State, as of that time, I think implemented 75%. No state, as of that time, implemented 100% of that salary structure. Because it wasn't a state structure. That was Federal Public Service Salary Structure, not the state. But he agreed, as small as Anambra State was then, he said, I was going to implement 60%. They refused and went on strike for 13 months. The health institutions was moving without them. That was why he made that statement. That means there was a concern, right? Another reason why they went on strike, that Peter Obi said all the money that he was spending, in health sectors, the results were not corresponding. Ambulances were missing. He bought ambulance and they all missed. So some of them were missing and they couldn't account for it. So that attitude also influenced his decision that, according to him, the healthcare system was in shambles, right? He could not pay 100% salary increment, right? why the sector where they are going to work was in shambles. So they needed to fix the healthcare sectors so that the salary can make meaning. Do you understand it now? So it's okay to talk on social media, but try to know why things happened and what is happening. Don't just jump and you just want to talk.
This government of APC, they remove subsidy from the poor. They remove electricity subsidy from the poor. They gave it to the rich. They removed petroleum subsidy from the poor. They gave it to the rich. I agreed that subsidy must go at the time, but I never knew that they will take subsidy away and now replace subsidy with them living large. The money for subsidy that's supposed to go to common man, is that what they used to buy jet, Mr. President? Is that what they are adding for the governors that are not working? You remove subsidy. Road to Ekiti from Abuja is a no-no. Road to Ondo State, Osun State, or Benin is a no-no. Yet, you removed subsidy. You are now boasting of cash transfer to the poor. How much is the cash transfer to the poor? 50,000. 50,000 is less than $50. What investment or what business can you do with $50? This government is a government of poverty, by poverty, for poverty. Go to the north. Look at how your people are suffering. This is not a government for you. But some of you that are so poor in spirit are determined to return this nonsense government. It is fine. It is okay. No be Isaac they suffer. No be my children they suffer. Now you, your children they suffer. But remember, when you send me that message, please, I need help. Our help comes from God. So if I can't help you, don't get angry because now you cause your situation. Governments that are able to spend close to 100 billion for Osun election are now boasting of transferring 50K to you. Where do they get these billions they spent in Osun election? You better wake up before you...
For some of you APC supporters making noise, this is the only thing you people used against Peter Obi. That when he was governor, that doctors went on strike for 13 months. This is the only statement so we always make against Peter Obi. But you guys have forgotten to ask one particular question. Why and what is the reason why doctors went on strike for 13 months when Peter Obi was governor of Anambra State? You can see the lady explained everything in that video. The lady, she explained everything why doctors went on strike when Peter Obi was the governor of Anambra State. She explained everything so that everybody can understand. See, it is not the fault of Peter Obi. Peter Obi said that, from the video, according to what the lady said, that Peter Obi was investing in health sector, but the output was not corresponding with what he was investing. Ambulances we are missing, equipment we are missing. And the federal government said that that commerce and compens, that the state government should implement it. Peter Obi said that he cannot start paying doctors or increase their salary to 100%. Rather, he said he will increase it to 60%, and doctors said no. And they decided to went on strike. Now Peter Obi uses that opportunity and focuses on private and church-owned hospital and midwifery. Start accrediting the one that have not been accredited. Start doing so many things. And even though the doctors were on strike, their impact was not felt during that time, because other this thing we are working, what in they call them, other hospitals, as in private and church owned, we are working perfectly. So their impact, their absence was not felt. At last, after 13 months, the letter came back and agreed to what Peter Obi told them, which is 60% salary increase. So this is the only thing this APC government and so we always talk about Peter Obi. Say Peter Obi is the that he went on strike. Doctors went on strike when he was a governor for 13 months. But people know, they ask, why did they went on strike? What is the reason? Why did they went on strike during that 13 months? The lady explained everything in this video. So if you follow for them where they shout Peter Obi this, Peter Obi that, come and watch the video and say everything. Watch the video and say it. APC supporters, who not get sense. Who not get sense. Don't forget to share this video, like, drop your opinion on the comment section. Thank you.